Hello, everybody. What's happening? Welcome back to the Nyapekapel podcast. I am your host, Jeremiah, and joined by only Evan.
Hi, we lost a member to work. Haha, we have lives.
His work has took his soul once more. And today's pretty special too, because we got our second special guest, Greg. Greg, thank you for coming on to the podcast. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine.
Good. That's fine. That's really fine.
That's fine. That is indeed the finest of fine I've ever found in my find. And so,
right,
yes.
Stop stalling. All right, we got some stuff to do. All right, Greg. So, if you don't mind, we're gonna ask a couple questions just about you. You know, in your world of gaming. So first off, what's like the best video game that you think you've ever played in your life?
Oh God, that's hard. So, all right, I'm gonna have to name a couple because there isn't just one. Starting from most recent, Doom Eternal. I always loved Doom, and Doom Eternal.
Yeah,
it's not the perfect game, but it's really damn close. Also, Fallout New Vegas.
Oh,
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And Knights of the Old Republic.
If only I could get New Vegas mods to actually fucking work, maybe we'd be in the same situation right now. I spent my entire morning, by the way, trying to get Fallout 3 to work on my computer with mods. It crashed when I first opened it, so I gave up and then cried for like an hour.
You're not going to get it to work. You need like something from like 2006 in order to get that work.
Oh my God. Yeah. I was very sad in that, and then I was like, oh fuck, at least I still have New Vegas, and I realized that it was like, oh shit, the modding guide I used sucked. Fuck.
Why are you using to mod it? Like,
well, because I want I don't know.
Well, you want to install the sex mod in
No. I've been playing too much Fallout 4, and I want New Vegas to play like 4, damn it.
Oh, so you're trying to
mod it? Okay.
Then you're modding it to hell.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Another question. What was the first ever video game that you played?
Oh God, this is going to be embarrassing. So I was a gamer since birth, all right? Once I counted, I was playing the video game.
Whoa. This is a strong start. Holy shit.
But I'd say, so, funny story actually. So it was when we were flying down to Alabama, where it was like my third home. And we found at the airline lost and found a handheld Sega, and it had Sonic on it, and that is my first ever video game. I played Sonic first.
Oh wow! All right,
yeah, it's an interesting story.
For me, mine's gonna be pretty violent, but for me, I played Halo Reach as my first video game.
Jesus, I think my first Lego Star Wars or some shit.
Oh, Lego Star Wars was classic, dude.
The complete saga.
I still have that game. I played that with my older brother.
Oh.
And I don't know, Evan, do you have any questions?
I do actually. So, Greg, you are indulged in the community of streaming and like YouTube, I've been told and seen and have been witnessed. Would you like to tell any potential audience that hasn't already dipped ship already from episode 4 would like to come explain? Yeah.
So my YouTube is Life Critic, and so is my Twitch. I like to play video games, obviously. I do a good amount of Minecraft, but I also like to do other things. Most recently, I played Jackbox with my friends. I'm really about having fun, having people watch my stuff, have fun, just like I have fun with my friends, and just have a nice, inclusive community.
Oh, okay, that's honorable.
That's good.
It's kind of what we're trying to doing. Is it falling through?
Yeah. With your expertise, do you think this is going okay?
Yeah. From what you've seen from episodes pilot of 3,
I'd say it's going good. It's going good.
From what you've seen so far, what do you like? What brought you to come on here besides excessive amount of bribe that we may or may not have given you to come on?
I don't know. It's a podcast about video games, and since video games are one of my favorite hobbies, it's appealing. Gamer life, bro.
Gamer life, bro.
Gamer life.
T-pose, bro. T-pose.
So, for the audience, last episode we talked with Jake Estrada, and we pretty much talked about a couple different topics, and after that, I kept thinking of new topics to talk about, and boy oh boy did my brain come out with a lot of good things. All right, so we're gonna hope that we land on them. All right.
The topic wheel.
Let's get a drum roll, please. Ritual drum roll.
Ritual.
All right, we're keeping it. Let's see what we get. We're gonna get. Why is it glitching? Hold on. Controversial video games.
Oh. Remember, no Russian.
Oh yeah,
no.
that's the thing. So
the media went crazy over that.
Yes, so I'm gonna start off with Doom. Actually,
Ooh.
The first Doom.
How can you hate?
All right, here's the thing.
So I know all about this, dude. Crazy Christian people. That's all it's about. Crazy Christian people.
Yes,
but it's about slaying demons.
Yo, well, I know it's the most Christian game ever. You are the hand of God, slaying all the demons, but it's hell, and so Christian people are like, it's hell.
Yeah,
that's bad.
Much. And there's also
and so
there was a level on the game. There's a level in the game where there's every single wall in the game drops down, and that used to form a Nazi, the swastika.
Oh, my favorite.
Until they had to change it. That was the only super controversial part of that game, in my opinion. But they changed it. I didn't mind it. It was basically a call out to their other game, Wolfenstein.
It's also in hell, so that symbol does belong in hell.
Yeah,
they're not wrong.
Definitely, absolutely.
But also, in the June 2016, when the first Doom in the 90s came out, people were accusing him of having subliminal messages and having pentagrams hidden within the music. So actually, in June 2016, Mick Gordon, the guy who made the soundtrack, actually added in a bunch of 666 and pentagrams into his music.
God, yes,
just to make those people angry.
That's the best of I love it. Oh, Mick Gordon's the best.
Is it so? I'm going to assume this is a kind of Christian moms against Doom kind of thing going on.
Yeah, it's like Christian moms against seedless watermelons. It's like that kind of stuff,
I'm part of that group, by the way.
Oh no! All right,
come on, dude. Not the seedless watermelons against Christian moms. Come on, that's the best group.
So,
Christian dads against mowing the lawn. I don't know. And why would they be against mowing the lawn? I don't fucking know.
With that, Wolfenstein. That is basically a game about killing Nazis instead of demons, and I will say it is enjoyable. Just because the gameplay is cool. But I could definitely see how they were pissed off because you're killing Nazis and the swastika is legitimately in every wall of the game.
Okay, but you're still fighting against the Nazis. It's not like you're with the Nazis and it's
And besides, it's pretty much a borderline demon, really. It's borderline killing demon. So.
Mission 6: load the Jews onto the train.
Oh yeah.
So I'd say what's more controversial is that the second new Wolfenstein, right? It's just so weird. You start off with the main character getting beheaded and then being plugged into a robot. Right.
Oh my god.
That's the part. God,
I know.
There's another part in the
story was a good mix between gameplay and story, and now it's really weird.
Hold on, I need to look this up. It was New Order, Wolfenstein New Order. All right, that had what's his name? BJ, is that his name?
Yeah,
Blazkowicz. They had the crazy German lady chop his head off, and then Seb and his wife and other people and basically his crew were going over and attaching him to a Nazi robot body that's
he's RoboCop.
Pretty much, yeah. and
what?
I
know Wolfenstein's a Bethesda game, but what the fuck?
ID and Bethesda do not give a crap. They do not care, and it's amazing.
Is that like Todd Howard trying to grace the world with Fallout 76 Wastelanders, but then people have such disdain for it doesn't work?
Oh, that's another game we can talk about. Fallout 76.
76. Would you see? We were all expecting Todd Howard stood up there.
This is a really crappy Fallout, right?
Yes. No. Okay.
Yeah.
So we had Fallout 1. It was a 90s top-down type shooter type deal, RPG shooter.
Very dark.
Had its moments. Fallout 2 the same way. And then 3 came out, entirely shook up the atmosphere. It was like Fallout in 3D, DC, Brotherhood, Enclave.
Jeez.
They pretty much got nominated for Game of the Year. Beautiful title. I'm trying to get it to work right now. Not fucking happening. However, then we get to New Vegas. Spicy motherfucker that game is. All right,
New Vegas.
Hegelian dialectics.
You got the fucking NCR. You got Caesar's Legion. You got Mr. House. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You're the courier. You choose your own destiny. I personally like siding with the NCR because I like big guns and pew pew machines. All right,
democracy.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
against the literal reincarnation of Rome.
Yeah, I mean, all right, but you have to do at least one playthrough with Caesar's Legion just so you can just pretend to be a legionary and just stab people instead of actually, being helpful.
Yeah, that's yes, of course. And then you got 4. You know what? A lot of people don't like 4. I personally love 4. All right,
I say 4 is best for modding gameplay. Like you can mod the heck out of the thing and make it into like not a good story, but a fun game to play.
Yes, no, 4's story is just my son's gone.
But I'm going to do all these side quests first.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know. That's the weirdest part in my opinion. That's the reason why I don't like it. It's just because that it's basically like, son gun must do side activities first.
Must give Sheffield a Nuka-Cola.
Exactly.
But that's the whole thing. We have 4. I personally side with the Minutemen and the Brotherhood most of the time. The Brotherhood, maybe Nazis, yes, but they have helicopters and big boom guns. I like that. And then you got the Minutemen. Preston Garvey may sit there and be like, another settlement needs your help. Mark it on your map.
But you get cannons and artillery. You get to blow people up.
Yes, and it had a good. Then you got Nuka World. That was okay. I personally kill all the raiders.
Yeah, I mean,
and then you got this Far Harbor. That was a story. And
that was good. I like that.
Yeah, it was but then Todd Howard, after years of great Fallout, comes over and he's like, "Hey guys, I got another one."
Fallout, but it isn't Fallout.
Except this time, you don't get the NPCs.
Yeah,
you don't get the story.
Okay, I'm gonna make a very huge. I want to say a comparison here. Fallout 4 is like Black Ops 3, and Fallout 76 is like Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
Where everyone loved BO3 and everyone hated BO4.
Yeah, and it's like, hey guys, we have power armor. And where's my NPCs? Why does the game not even work when it first came out? Why is it just multiplayer only?
Right.
And it's kind of the same thing in No Man's Sky. Both of them, when they started off, were glitchy as hell. You could do basically nothing, and it was boring as all hell. And it took them years to redeem themselves and make a semi-decent game.
But I don't know about Wastelanders. I haven't seen a lot of Wastelanders. I mean, maybe it's good.
So I say it's good. It's worth playing. If you already bought the game, go back and download it. I started playing it. It's pretty cool. The voice acting is meh, but the dialogue choices are good. And, the story is worth re-downloading it, but it still doesn't justify the beginning,
Yeah.
Bethesda always had the weird start-off bug stuff. Even New Vegas had like, all the NPCs in the beginning there just all were like demons, had their heads turned out in weird angles when it first came released. But like none of them started off as bad as 76 because 76 had so many bugs for so long and nothing to do.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Where
it's
like
very unfortunate too. It had such great potential.
It did. It really did. 76 came out, and it was like, okay, Pennsylvania. Was it Pennsylvania or Virginia?
It was West Virginia, bro.
Oh, right.
Country roads.
Country roads. Yes,
Country roads, bro.
I stopped caring about 76 so much. I forgot where it took place.
Yeah. But yeah.
The one thing they had going for them was country roads and nuclear bombs that didn't even kill a lot of things. But the whole point of the game when you first got it was just to nuke people. That was it.
And then you broke the game by nuking people too much.
Yeah, pretty much. And like Mothman showed up at one point. That was pretty cool, but the gameplay still sucked.
Yeah.
And now you got the Raiders, like the Settlers or some shit. I don't know. I personally am not going to look at it besides YouTube. I might watch a couple videos on it. But that's
if you haven't bought the game yet, don't buy it for Wastelanders. But if you do have the game, might as well.
Yeah, like I feel bad because there's people who've like bought and pre-ordered it like $120
in like the bags, the canvas bags that ended up being trash bags.
Yeah.
Oh no!
And a lot of people were like, "All right, Bethesda's pulling an EA." Another controversial topic: the entirety of EA.
EA has been a controversy since forever.
That's true. Yeah, it's so bad.
EA Sports.
All right, you know what though? EA let Respawn make Jedi Fallen Order. All right, and I love that game. It's not perfect, but it is my child.
Here's the thing:
not Fallout, literally, but I love it.
Not Fallout. What did I was gonna say? Fallen Order is like the best RPG in my opinion. It's so good.
Really?
And I don't really play RPGs. Like that's the only RPG that I genuinely enjoy.
The only thing I hate is that like there's no way just to you go very deep into a maze or something, and then he's like, all right, you finished the quest, now go back, except that going back is harder than anything else you've done on the planet.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Of course.
No. Yeah. No.
All right.
EA. My opinion, the only good things to come out of EA were Fallen Order and the Mass Effect theories, but after that,
the last Mass Effect.
Andromeda was not good. It's.
Moving on.
It was disappointing.
No. I still have a lot of things to say about EA, young man. All right, I've been around.
The number of games they canceled is insane. All right, yeah, they're like, it needs to make money, and we need to beat the cash cow and nothing else.
Yeah, all they want.
I know they're basically farmers.
Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2.
Oh my god! Like they had to rework the whole game just to make that game good. It's legit Star Wars.
I'm glad they did. It's a really good game.
Yeah, now it is, but it was originally I paid $100 to progress.
Oh my gosh! All right, so I don't own Battlefront 2 yet, but I still have Battlefront 1, and holy crap, is that game so slow? It's just it takes like 15 years to just load a level. Like it's so annoying.
Like it's cinematic, I guess, but like it's boring.
Yeah,
it's boring. Yeah. Like Battlefront 2 is better, but that took them like a couple of years and like a whole nother game to reach that. Star Wars. Freaking Star Wars.
moving on before you two pop a blood vessel.
No!
Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2 were probably the most controversial out of those series. Although Modern Warfare Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2 was probably the most controversial. Because Modern Warfare 2 had no Russian, the very infamous what's it called level where you mean
civilian massacre? Yes.
Yeah.
War crimes is target practice, pretty much. But I mean, I've never really like heard of such a mass shooting like that, where it happened in an airport like that, like so badly. Which is why like I sort of like find it to be more. I can't really like feel. I don't know how to say it. You can't really like feel how bad it is because
but I think it's also released at like a worst time possible because like people are still like 9/11. So the fact that happened at an airport of all places. First off, second of all, it's the Russians. Everyone's scared of the Russians. Third of all, it's still mass murder. I mean, that's still not good.
Yeah,
Modern Warfare 2 was released in 2009, so I guess that was fair if they were having speculations on 9/11.
Yeah, because like that was still when we were like Middle East was a huge threat to us. Like that was what we were constantly thinking about.
I know they added the option to like
remove it,
but I always keep it in because I just feel it's necessary to the story.
It is, yeah.
And what about Modern Warfare? Like the new one?
The new one, there's Clean House, where you go through pretty much you enter a Alcatala, the bad guys. You enter into their one of their households, and you have to kill everyone in there. And there's a bunch of innocent people in there too, like women and children. And there was specifically an infant baby there that was crying and almost got shot by one of Alcatala members, I think.
Damn.
So were they trying to go for realism?
Thing, though, you were allowed to shoot the kid, but you'd have to restart the level.
Oh god!
And if you did it too many times, it would say, "Are you serious?" And then restart back 2 levels or something like that. It was.
Oh Jesus! So it really did punish you for being a jerk.
I was why the fuck are you?
Yeah, what are you doing? Are you stupid? But yeah,
that's the reason why this game is getting demonetized.
I would say Modern Warfare 2019 is probably the best Modern Warfare in my opinion because it's very real. Was there any
other controversial missions in the game?
I would say that in Modern Warfare, you were getting tortured by the Russian general.
Oh god!
Yeah, you're pretty much getting waterboarded.
My favorite activity.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it is.
And that's the thing with video games is you have to push boundaries sometimes and not care what the media says because
exactly. That's the point. You can't please them all.
And so that's the thing. You're not. I would rather pander to my fans who are actually going to play my game than blue-haired feminist number 55 on Twitter or Jack Ryan of Bloomberg Post or some shit like that.
Whoa, wait, Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan is one of the guys that be in the game.
I don't know. I was just mixing names together.
Another
fair.
Call of Duty was controversial for a completely different reason. Call of Duty Ghost, right?
Oh.
You shot bullets in space. What the hell?
I mean...
Oh, yeah! That's right!
Everyone was really angry about that, about how bullets worked in space.
It made no sense!
I mean, at the same time, a bullet would technically work, because it's still
but you'd have to find a way to do combustion. There's no oxygen unless you intentionally, find oxygen canisters for each single bullet.
I mean, maybe they were just maybe they were, I don't know...
Magic bullets.
Electromagnetic guns.
Just Quake in space.
let's just go full Halo on this bitch and say that they were fucking Max, just minor Max.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I remember people getting livid over that.
Yeah, definitely. I would have gotten mad if I cared about Ghost at all.
I think that's another thing. It was people getting livid over a game that no one played because everyone knew that Ghost was just going to be one of those useless games.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, it does. It is kind of required, especially now if you're a fan of Modern Warfare 2019, because Ghost from Modern Warfare 2, I think, he is in Modern Warfare 2019.
Oof.
Yeah, I know the whole thing with there's a Federation of South America versus the American guy. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
Completely different universe. Not even going to fucking talk about that.
I don't want to dive into the story, but
Call of Duty.
Long story short, Modern Warfare 2019 is from an alternate universe. So
we still got Price though, so it's okay.
Where you can die, go to a gulag, and come back to life.
Yes. That's the problem. That's just, no, the hell is just the gulag.
That's how it works in Russia, guys.
Funny how most of the controversial games are actually like really good, fun games to play.
Yeah, well, because it's only controversial because everyone's a pussy now.
Yeah.
Well, there are some games that are controversial that are just, controversial for a reason. Like, there's the one game where it was a Postman ripoff, but like, Postman usually like it was played off as comedic almost, and like it was still depersonalizing from what you're actually doing. But there's this one game, I forget what it's called. It was made by a Polish developer, where it's like legit, you're killing people, but like it's completely serious. So it was horrifying.
Like how like serial killer type stuff?
Yeah, like no, it's I have to look this up now.
Go kidnap Susie Q.
All right.
Is it CD Project?
No, it's oh god.
Hatred, Polish power. What is
Please hold while the operators.
Yeah.
But anyways,
we will providing elevator music.
Oh god. You just went full autism on us.
There wasn't autism, it was the demon escaping my soul.
He just went from one end to the other on the autism spectrum. So there is. Oh, okay. Greg, have you watched Scott the Woz?
Scott the Woz. Someone get BG on the phone.
Okay, he reviewed a video game called Night Trap. Where it's a weird type of video game. It's like I guess a interactive movie more so.
Interactive movie.
It's where it's basically like you have to like press a button with these monsters when they enter the house, and that's pretty much it. But
this sounds pretty homosexual, not going to lie.
I mean, Evan, you would know it if you watched that episode.
I haven't watched it as much as to BG's disarray. I have not religiously watched Scott the Woz.
Okay, well, yeah. So it's a weird type of it's more of like an interactive movie.
Okay, well think about it. We can sit here and talk about this, but would all horror games be considered?
Here's the thing. This is actually really important because this is the video game that caused the ESRB ratings.
Really?
Yeah. So let me tell you this story.
The little shit that said T for teens. I wouldn't let my mommy buy me games when I was fucking 7, so all I had to set it was for Mario Galaxy, but then I ended up loving it more.
Yeah. So Night Trap is a video game about like vampires and their minions / creatures.
Wait, did you just say vampire? Is that a JoJo reference?
JoJo?
Oh no. So pretty much that scene involves a bunch of teenagers having a sleepover, and one of the teens is a vampire while the other one is a spy trying to take out the vampire. And you have to, and you're pretty much you're pretty much like a guy in a security camera going around pressing a button that will trap either the characters or the creatures. And
your role in this whole thing is just to be the game master?
I don't know, to be honest. But point is, there was a scene where there was a one of the girls was in the bathroom, and the creatures came out and strapped a thing around her neck, basically milking the blood off of her from her neck.
Oh Jesus!
Now, keep in mind though, this was released back in 1990s or something like that. So take it with a grain of salt. It wasn't super graphic.
Okay.
But when that scene was first shown, there was I think it was like a parent that was having a heart attack about it, and brought it up to Congress, and Congress was like, "Oh yeah, that's right. We should probably do something about that." Then bam,
we should probably start rating our video games.
Yeah. And there's also very, very sexy scenes in there.
Oh,
Ooh, whoa, geez, they're just really going hardcore on this game, weren't they?
Yeah,
Let's be fair here. It was the 1990s. I don't think anyone cared about
Yeah.
their innocence.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, growing up, imagine being like a senior in the 90s.
Yeah.
That's just a lot of Iraq,
Iraq.
more Iraq.
Everyone lived in Iraq. There was nothing else, just Iraq.
There's Iraq. There was Super Nintendo.
But it was made in Iraq. Did you not know that?
That was made in Iraq. Oh God, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what other fucking controversial. Okay,
I found the game name.
I have it. Oh, all right.
Yeah. So the game I was talking about is called Hatred, right? So it's made by a Polish developer. Yeah, and that was just you being a mass shooter.
Oh,
nothing else.
I mean,
yeah, I have. Okay.
That's
I have the.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just the entire point of the game?
It's you just. It's like Postal, right? But it's like way less.
A lot more realistic.
It's a lot more serious.
Oh God!
Everyone just found it very tone
Was this a recent game?
No, this was like. Oh God, this is a while ago. This was 2014.
Guys, look and discuss. All right, the text chat. That's the cover of the game. All right, it's rated A. It's rated A. Now, I've never seen a game that's been rated A before.
Oh, I don't have permission to it.
Good for you.
Rated A.
Yeah.
Yeah, rated A. Absolutely fucking horrible.
Exactly. You can tell by the cover that it's not for the faint of heart.
No, I don't think it would be. Holy shit.
Especially
in the United States.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, we kind of have the worst of it.
I'd say probably the most common controversial video game would probably be GTA 5 or just GTA.
I'm sick of hearing about GTA. It has strippers.
But dude, you're a real simp when you pay the strippers and you don't get nothing.
My God, yeah. You can get a blowjob in the back of a car.
Oh, it's too much like my life.
Oh,
relatable. Me when I'm in the back of the stripper.
Vroom.
So I remember there was like a period in time where BuzzFeed was attacking this game in the company or Rockstar. Yeah, and I remember I quoted this. This is why I hate video games. It appeals to the male fantasy. Yep.
Yes.
I love that quote because it makes no sense at all. So yeah,
it's Animal Crossing is just a bunch of turnips.
Please make that reality.
Oh, that also brings up the point where the Easter event in Animal Crossing got
oh God, yeah,
everyone so angry.
I don't know why. I liked it in New Leaf.
It's just, I don't know.
I don't get why people hated it all of a sudden.
Because people are angry.
I guess so.
You go fishing and you get.
Did you guys know that Animal Crossing New Horizons is also a controversial video game?
Why is this? Why? What the fuck? It was like I saw Tom Nook at.
What did Tom Nook do?
I'll give you 3 words. Ready? Hong Kong protests.
Oh my God. How does Animal Crossing tie?
Wait, what's this happening? Why is Hong Kong still having protests? It's been like 5 years. Like, come on.
Oh, come on. They're going to be protesting for a long time. It's just
I don't give 2 shits about that. I want to know why Animal Crossing ties in to the Hong Kong protests.
So I don't have the game on me, but I'm pretty sure there's like an option in the game where you can like paint stuff and paint whatever you want. And people were like putting signs up saying like protest Hong Kong and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh wow! Would you look at that?
But you can paint much worse things on those.
Yeah, definitely. But the game is way too wholesome for that. So
true.
I mean, I hope it remains wholesome.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, that's probably is.
You see, I'm
I was going through a Wikipedia page and I found that. I'm like, wait, what? How's New Horizons how's New Horizons
Controversial.
and
Yeah.
like I was both surprised and not surprised that it was Hong Kong protests because like let's be honest here, it's kind of whack.
I mean, yeah. I don't.
Actually, no, I'm gonna pull up that Wikipedia page right now.
All right, fair enough.
In the meantime, have you seen the villager with the Bayonetta legs?
Oh my god,
that's controversial.
I see. I'm gonna roll up on all of you real quick. I'm gonna give you. All right. I'm gonna give you an entire genre.
Boy,
you want to know what that entire genre is?
What?
The visual novel genre.
Oh no.
I am going to rock your socks in a minute.
Rock my socks.
Okay, I found it. All right. So the first ever controversial video game, all right, is Gotcha, made by Atari.
Oh, yeah.
And it was controversial because you're basically squeezing breasts on the arcade machine in order to control the action of the video game.
Oh, really now?
Yeah.
It was weird.
That's not as bad as visual novels. Let me get you into that.
No.
Have any of you played one before?
No, for a reason.
Good.
Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Before you do, I forgot. Night Trap was also controversial for child abuse.
Yay.
Anyways, continuing.
All right.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, so the visual novel community. What do you expect when you hear the word visual novel?
A novel that you can see.
Well, I'd say more of like a really like pompous person saying comic book.
All right. Now, I want you to take that entire vision of visual novel. What do you think online visual novels are about?
Like VR chat, but not VR. I don't know.
No. Visual novels?
Really, really risque stuff.
As in, pretty much when you see visual novel, picture funky storyline, big boobs, lots of girls, and one protagonist who's never seen a woman before in his life.
Oh, so it's an anime.
More than an anime.
Okay. What, hentai?
It is the epitome of people looking for Japanese entertainment Americanized.
Oh god.
Because let me tell you one thing. There's nothing in this world that people love more than big titties.
Ooga. Job drops the floor.
Ooga.
God, Jesus Christ. When I said that, I didn't mean... When I said that, I didn't mean take it fucking literally. God damn it. But no, visual novels are a controversial game series.
Okay, so Doom was once blamed for the Columbine High School massacre.
Oh, wow.
Oh, everything was, though.
Sure, yeah. Let's see. Oh, Postal. Here we go. Violence and anti-law, most of which is committed against both civilians and government authorities.
So, like, people still enjoyed that game. Hatred was just completely in poor taste. Postal, questionable. Hatred, oof.
Actually, do you know when Hatred was released?
It's 2014.
Okay.
I still have to go into my fucking...
The first video game, Dance Dance Revolution Solo by Konami.
Favorite game.
What's wrong with that?
Removed a Solo 2000 machine after members of the local youth advocacy coalition complained that the background movies of selected songs contain images that could promote drug and alcohol abuse, such as a scantily clad nurse, pills in I'm Alive, and alcohol drinks appearing in Club Tropicana. Okay.
That's a little...
That's a little far-fetched, if you ask.
That's very far-fetched.
So I don't know how much I wanted that. How much of that I believe.
Yeah, the children are going to be wearing scantily clad nurse costumes because they saw it in a video game one.
Okay, so this one caught my eye. 2002, Kaboom by Fabulous 999. Player controls a suicide bomber. The aim of the game is to kill as many people as possible.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Look at the game right now. Look at the game right now, right? And it looks like it looks like this was made in Scratch. Like, it looks terrible.
Haha, you guys completely diverted the attention away from visual.
I'm getting a Atari game.
See, they haven't even acknowledged it yet. You can't escape it, Jerome.
Postal 2, violence against both pedestrians and law enforcement.
You can't escape the titties, Jerome.
Stop! I don't have a problem, you do. Racism, sexual things. That's something else. Whiplash. The Sims 2, a player-made mod allowed for the blur effect that appears when a character is nude to be removed. However, the nude Sims are featureless, so it doesn't even matter.
What?
All right, I'm not even going to explain this to you. All right, but I think I know. I think you might know why this is bad. All right.
All right.
The title of the game is called JFK Reloaded, and that's
no! Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh, and I'm going to do the same thing with this one: Super Columbine Massacre RPG.
Oh,
continue. Continue.
Is it like one of those like RPG Maker things that just is
horrible, like Five Nights at Fuckboys?
Is it one of those people that like follow those people religiously and like are in love with them, even though despite the fact that they're horrible people, like those Dahmer people that like love Dahmer?
Events at the Columbine High School Massacre, having the player take on the roles of the shooters.
Oh my god.
Anyways, continuing. Hitman, obviously for violence.
I feel. You know what? I'm gonna be the first to say this entire talk. Wrap-up time might need to be soon because I'm generally starting to get scared.
Yeah. Can we spin the wheel again?
No. All right, hold on. I got another one for you. Mario Party 8.
What?
Okay. All right.
What?
Okay, explain, please.
Used to use the phrase "turn the train spastic, make this ticket tragic" by the character Kamek, causing controversy in the UK, where the word spastic is considered offensive.
Oh my god! So you're saying that it's controversial because of the British?
That's it. Time for another Revolutionary War.
Oh my god.
Okay. Little Big Planet. That's one.
Because you can make anything on there, right?
Z5. Pretty much racism.
Yeah.
Hold on. The cover. All right. So Left 4 Dead 2. All right. Left 4 Dead 2.
Okay.
It's not what you think, all right? The cover art in the UK had to be altered due to a potentially offensive hand gesture being depicted.
Oh my fucking!
Was it the V?
Right? Yes, it was the V. It was the V.
Oh my god. Oh. But they like post pictures of Winston Churchill putting that V up everywhere.
Exactly.
What the hell, bro?
What the hell?
All right, now we're entering the 2010s.
So are we just going back in time up now?
Yeah, we took a time machine, bro.
We're going forward in time right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Portal 2. CBS News has deemed the game offensive to adopted children because Wheatley insults the protagonist by saying "fatty, fatty, no parents." The daughter of the parents who reported this is in fact adopted.
Oh, I love
that. No offense, but that is hilarious.
That is honestly,
what are they going to do? Tell their parents?
Oh my god!
We're going to go home.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
Counter-Strike Global Offensive was
terrorism.
Was under fire. No, because of skin gambling.
Oh well, yeah, that too.
That's pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not enjoy skin gambling.
Oh, do I love spending my 401k?
You just talk for a minute. I'll be right back.
What do you mean you'll be right back?
You just leaving us here with this?
Wait, we're live. Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, guys, go to my skin gambling website. GregSellsIllegalSkins.com. Go right now and spend $100, and you get the next $100 worth of gambling free.
Oh,
all you need to do is give us your credit card number.
Credit card number and
the 3 numbers at the back.
And you get your free skin.
Yeah, your free karambit, bros.
I want to acknowledge the fact that we are currently live. And this man just got up and said, I'll be right back.
We're live, and this man's like, I gotta head out.
Okay. So, Greg, indulge us in, while we're taking an apparently break, indulge us in your YouTube career real quick, and what's been going on with that?
Alright, so I started back in the summer, and since then I usually post every month because, I have busy student life and all, but since quarantine, I've been trying to build it down to, like, weekly. And, I'd say I really hit it quote-unquote big. I mean, you can't really hit it big when you get, like, just 100 views, but,
that's not bad at all.
I had a good start, and then,
starting out on YouTube nowadays is especially hard.
Hard.
It's challenging.
But yeah, I'd say that Minecraft was the big thing that got me people to watch me.
Oh, you're back.
So, I'm back.
Finally,
back to host. Sorry to say this, but I have to end it here. So, Greg, why don't you shout out your channels and Instagram and stuff like that if you want to?
I was just doing that with him. But...
Yeah. So Life Critic, guys, go check it on YouTube. Also Life Critic on Twitch. Go check that out as well. Otherwise, thanks for having me on.
No problem.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks for indulging with our antics for the.
Yeah,
we're still figuring out how to actually do this.
So
everyone's links will be in the description. Thank you, Greg, again for hopping on.
Oh yeah, no problem.
And we hope to have you on soon again. That'd be pretty fun. Have a different topic.
Not at all.
Once we get PG free from work.
And with that, that ends it. Goodbye. Leave.
Bye.
All right. See you.